As we know, depression has been a big topic for the last few years or maybe a decade, and there are different reasons for it. We have heard of the psychological reasons behind depression, which are negative cognitive behavior such as self-criticism, rumination, lack of self-worth, not being able to trust oneself. And then we also have societal reasons for depression, which are basically, poverty, coming from a background and feeling not lucky enough. These are the kind of reasons. Usually if you go to a psychologist, they will tell you, okay, if there is depression, this can be the reason behind it. But what if there is more to depression than we actually see in the society? What if there is a reason and there is a way to handle the situation on your own? When we talk of depression in the metaphysical aspect, then we need to realize depression is coming from a space of lack of connection with the self. You notice in the society, people from a lower strata, they really can't have the luxury of feeling depressed because they have a stomach to fill. They have so many basic needs to be met. And as per me, as a metaphysical therapist who has worked for the past 16 years and with over 14,000 people, what I observed in people is to feel depressed, you first need to have the time and also the luxury to be able to afford depression. And what I mean by that is only a mind that is free enough from the basic needs of wanting to take care of itself will have the space for a situation like depression. But what really depression comes from is the lack of self-connection, lack of meaning and purpose, lack of having authentic connection with the self and also with others. It is also coming from a space where the person feels worthless because the person is not able to really do what it feels it is capable of, and it is being continuously in a loop of desiring a lot, not being able to achieve. How we can deal with depression from a metaphysical aspect and from a point of view where you really don't need medicine, you don't need a psychiatrist, you don't need a counselor. All that you need to do is replace the habits which are wasting your time and giving you low self-esteem with habits which naturally will elevate your sense of being. Find meaningful hobbies, find a purpose in your life, do something of value, meditate, and not meditate to become spiritual, meditate to be able to connect with yourself and understand who you truly are. Get rid of all your false identities, let go of the fakeness, let go of the need for appreciation, approval, and validation from others. Once you connect with yourself and once you understand what is the meaning you want to give to your life and you start stepping on that path, you will see the depression on its own will fade away and you will be completely free of it.